Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of this speed building video of this suburban residence. So in this part we'll start finishing this Victorian mansion. I will mostly be using the vampire game pack stuff, but there is no limit to the stuff pack I'll be using. So here I kind of wanted to change the front because the design doesn't show a glass or a door with glass, but more like a wooden door. But for the aesthetics of the hallway, I changed it up. I changed it up again to the glass doors because it just felt better that way. So here I'm just figuring out the layout. Well, I followed the layout quite accurately actually of the original design. I'm just trying to figure out where to put all the doorways or archways in this case. I will add some lights soon. Don't worry, because it is a bit dark at the moment, but once I add all the lights it's definitely much better. Yeah, there I go. Lighting up every room of the house, because it is very dark at the moment. And trying to figure out, probably doing some flooring. No, I'm going to figure out what to do with the doors, archways, what to use. Because, you know, I would like things to be evenly spread. Yeah, it's not always possible, but I at least try to do that. So yeah, some of those ivy bushes were clipping through the walls, so I adjusted them a little bit. And here I'm using the kitchen from the Vampire Game Pack, and I'm going for green this time. Green in the red tower. I didn't really think of that myself actually, to be honest. But this is the red tower on the outside with the green kitchen. Maybe I should have used red tiles, which I don't. I think I'll go for gray tiles instead. Here I'm trying to fit it perfectly in. At first I wanted to use like a double sink and a double stove, but then you don't really have a lot of counter space left, so that's why I decided against it. So yeah, this will be a gray and green kitchen, and that will be the dining room. With a nice fireplace, and it also has a seating area just in that nook. Just having some coffee at the moment as well. This house has a lot of furnishing to do. In a way, I regret that I made this conservatory. Yeah, let's call it that. Smaller, because I actually like these, and with the Seasons expansion pack, there will be a free update for everyone, where we oh yeah, here I was trying to line up the curtains, but then I go a different way like that. And that looks kind of nice as well. Anyway, so what was I saying about the seasons game pack coming up? There will be a free update for everyone, which contains glass roofs. So that would have been nice to be able to use a glass roof on this one. And I just like these conservatories, you know, in real life actually, because they bring in a lot of light. And especially in rainy Belgium, it gives you a feeling that you're outside when you're nice and warm inside. In summer, it's unbearable, but in winter, it's really nice. Especially when the sun is out. It doesn't have to be a bright, hot sun, just the littlest amount of sunlight will already warm up that room quite nicely. This will be the living room. It's some contrasting. Well, green and purple is not contrasting, but you know, it has a green and purple color scheme. Yeah, and apparently I suck at finishing up a room. Then I get an idea, and then I go to that room again, and then I change it up again and go to another room. I do think I'll finish up the bedrooms in one go, but it is not my strongest feat. And here I wasn't sure if I should go for all browns or go for some whites as well. So at first here I decide to use whites as well. But then I change it up again. And then I use white again. So it's just a mismatch, if you will, with brown wooden colors and white wooden colors as well. It's just that I really like that fireplace with the mirror, but it looks a little modern probably for a Victorian home. The outskirts don't look very modern, but the inside has this brickwork, I think. And that makes it gives it a more contemporary feel. And then, so here I'm changing the color to brown again, but that brown is so light compared to all the other browns from like the coffee table and the sofas. So it's tough. Sometimes it's really tough to match everything. Yeah. Because the colors in The Sims 4 don't match. The wooden colors never match. But, you know, it doesn't really matter, does it? So at first I thought, you know, I'm gonna use this easel. I'm gonna put it in the living room because I still have a little room left. But then I thought, you know what? What would be the nicest place to paint? And that is the lightest, or where the natural light comes in the most, which would be the conservatory. So I moved it to conservatory, and that is like it has a lot of plants, but also 2 easels. So I think that is a nice place to paint. I do paint myself as well. I studied art in high school, so yeah. It's been a while though. It's been a long while since I painted anything. So I should probably pick it up again, because it is something that you need to, like a language in a way, you know. You have to keep practicing. Well, practicing is the wrong word, but when time passes on, you get worse at it because you're not practicing anymore. You're not. You have to do it to maintain your skill level. So here I'm just adding a seating area because I had some room left, and that nice nook. There's nothing else I can really put there, I guess. I don't think anyone would sit there, but it just looks nice, in my opinion at least. You're allowed to have a different opinion. So here I'm trying to fill up the kitchen and finishing it up a little bit. A bin. And that reminded me of adding a bin outside and a letterbox as well. Because as many builders probably have the same issue that they forget. I sometimes forget as well. I'm working a little bit on the hallway. Yeah, I divided the hallway up a little bit just because the floor plan, the original floor plan, had that divide as well. So it has this little entrance room, I guess, and then it goes to the hallway. Here I'm adding a bookcase. At least one room is completely finished. The living room is finished. I think the dining room is finished now. The kitchen is also finished. And that's it for now. The hallway is almost finished now. Just adding some more plants and details. The more cluttered rooms look, in my opinion, the more realistic they feel. And here I was trying some bookcases. I wanted it to feel like a big study/library. And I wanted to add more bookcases, but it didn't work out with the lining up of the windows. And I guess I can always delete some windows, but I don't really like to do that because I created it for the aesthetics on the outside, and if you change that, then it just doesn't work out anymore, in my opinion, at least. So here I'm trying to find the right curtains for the window. And these are actually perfect, a perfect match. Because with the fireplace, it usually clips through, and I didn't want that. So these shorter ones are actually ideal for that. I did lighten it up a little bit. It was a bit dark, in my opinion. It feels very masculine in a way. With the greens and then the wood tones. Probably not the best room to read a book in, unless you use the lights, obviously. But I do think it feels, well, it feels cozy though, in my opinion at least. So right here I'm going to work on a conservatory. I definitely wanted to have a sitting area as well. Just because it's so bright and nice, and this is a place where I could read a book in. Unless I just painted something with oil paints, then it would smell of turpentine, and that's not the best smell in the world. But it's a Sims 4, so it doesn't really matter, does it? In the Sims 4, I guess nothing will smell like turpentine. And then the bathroom. I'm going for some contrasting colors here, like black and white, which is obviously the very contrasting. Yeah, I was running out of ideas, so And I wanted to make some sort of vanity, but then I realized that the countries that I used first, they show plates in that column closet, and yeah, that doesn't work out, does it? I mean, plates in a bathroom is yeah, you wouldn't really see that. I'd imagine that there would be towels in there and soaps and shampoo and stuff like that, not plates. Just adding some more seats, some more. I mean, your sim never has to be tired. It can sit down whenever it wants. There are seats everywhere, in every hallway, every nook and cranny. Just deleting some of the original lighting. And here I'm off screen. I finished up the roof details, and I'm going to furnish the last rooms of the house. But at first I'll be making some en-suites. There is one shared ensuite, and all the other rooms have their own. Like that little room has a shared ensuite. And at first I wanted to make the the room I just turned yellow into a butler apartment, I guess. But I just changed it into a regular bedroom. But seeing how all of them have their own ensuite, I guess you can let your butler stay in whatever room he wants to, or you want to assign. So this was originally going to be the master bedroom, when I still had the idea of the other room being for the butler. I like using those grandfather clocks, but I just think that I just wonder if people would be able to sleep, and especially if it's a really old one and it chimes every hour. You'd wake up every time. But yeah, it's a sim, so it's quite realistic, but not that realistic, luckily. Or I would have to rethink everything. No, I'd just have to get rid of those clocks. I like the combination of that brown colored wallpaper and then that really dark red. It looks nice. So here I'm kind of copying most of the furniture of the blue room, because I wanted to have them contrasting, you know, like blue and pink in the other one, and then pink and blue in this one. And now we're going to the green room. Not literally a green room. Well, it is literally a green room. It's funny how they call a green room when it's never green. So, and here is where I decide to make it into the master bedroom. Sorry for that. This house is red heavy, I have to say. I realize it now. But in my defense, it's actually my favorite color. I do hope you guys like red as well. And if not, then I hope you don't mind changing up the color scheme a little bit. Yeah. So I just like to use red, although I don't use it that often in my house yet. I have some red curtains in my bedroom and some red bed sheets, but that's it. And then the rest of the color scheme here in the living room is actually purple and gray. It's a leftover of my mom's. And here I'm quickly going to furnish the bathrooms, and then it will be the end of the video. At first I wanted to do this off camera, but yeah, I'm just quickly finishing these. And then it's off to the screenshots. I think every room has one screenshot except the bathrooms, because there's such tiny rooms, it's really difficult to capture a screenshot of that. Maybe the family bathroom downstairs has a screenshot. Yeah, that one does. The other ones don't. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you really liked it. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to this channel. And definitely enjoy the screenshots. Oh yeah, I forgot that I still have to finish up the hallway upstairs as well. So I will be finishing up the bathrooms and the hallway upstairs, and then it's definitely on to the screenshots. So enjoy the screenshots and see you next time, and have an amazing day. Bye.